Hey guys, Kurt here, and today, how your twin flame is the doorway to your soul, and how you can use this teaching that I'm about to share with you to get into union with your twin flame, right? So this video was inspired by my most recent Q&A. It is still up and active on my channel, at least at the time of this video, of the posting of this video. I am going to delete it eventually, but it's still up today. So today is February 24th. And I don't leave them up permanently. I never leave live Q&As up permanently, but I thought of an analogy that I ended up using in that particular live Q&A, and it was so good, I decided I could make a video about that, a permanent video that I'm going to leave on my channel to explain this analogy to you. And it goes something like this. What you want, presumably, most of you watching, maybe not all of you, but most of you watching, what you want is to know, how can I get my twin flame to be with me? What do I got to do? Right? Well, everybody knows that you and your twin flame are the same soul, right? So, you have to embrace the true soul journey, the true spiritual journey. And when you embrace true spiritualism, you are letting go of external things. And that's kind of the challenge with your twin flame now, isn't it? You have to let go of the physical person, let go of the need and the want and doing anything about them, doing anything about them, not doing anything about them, chasing them, pulling away from them. You don't do any of that stuff. And what I teach my students to do is actually replace any action or inaction with regard to your twin flame with your spiritual journey. Make this your spiritual journey. That's what this is anyway. You and your twin flame are the same spirit. You are the same soul. You got to do true spiritualism. You got to do that. And the paradox is, when you let go of all of the attachment that you have to the physical person and instead replace it with going into your soul, that's when your twin flame shows up. That's when union happens, and it works. It works. I am a professional twin flame coach. I have coached over 1,000 people myself personally. I have students who are with their twin flame, married to their twin flame. I was able to attract my twin flame to me, so I know that what I'm saying works. And if you'd like to work with me, of course, you know where to find me, newworldallstar.com. You can sign up today for my Introduction to the Journey coaching package. It's very inexpensive. I don't charge thousands. It's so affordable. So you can go do that. Now, back to this. So, here's the deal with the twin flame. Your twin flame is the doorway to your soul. It's like this. We have a room, and it's a circular room. And all around the room are many different doors going into the room. And any person on earth could access the room if they wanted to. Some people, it seems like you are forced to go into the room. And if you met your twin flame, it sure seems like that is the case for you. Ordinarily, when somebody spiritually awakens, the initial thrust that starts your spiritual awakening is typically extremely traumatic. And so there are many different things that can trigger that spiritual awakening. And a spiritual awakening we often call the dark night of the soul, right? The obsessive thinking, the sense of meaninglessness that you feel, the desperateness that you're experiencing, all that, it's dark night of the soul, right? Well, that is the first step of a spiritual awakening. There's a misconception that a lot of people have that a spiritual awakening should look like someone who is already spiritually awakened. But that is not how it works. And what's really going on is not actually dark night of the soul. It's really dark night of your ego. Because what's happening is the personality, the ego, the false sense of self, the mind-identified sense of self has to break down, and then it gets washed away, and you're left feeling empowered, and you're spiritually awakened, and you're living an amazing life. Well, what I teach people is if you embrace your awakening, let me rephrase that. If you embrace the modality of being spiritually awakened, the awakening will subsist and you'll be living your best life. And oh yeah, your twin flame shows up too. But you're not trying to do anything to get your twin flame. Now, back to the doors. Each door says different things. The door that you walked through says twin flame. Somebody else's door might say terminal illness that I somehow miraculously recovered from, right? Like cancer or something like that, right? Another door might say lost everything. Another door might say a loved one passed away, someone you were very close to. Another door might say was involved in a bank heist, but you were not one of the heisters, you were one of the victims, and you saw horrible things, right? Another door might say survived a war zone. I used to live in a war zone, and now, I don't know, all kinds of things. Eckhart Tolle, perfect example, his spiritual awakening was triggered by his general life situation. It just kind of came crashing down. It was too much. He couldn't take it, and he snapped. Okay, so there's all kinds of different doorways that people can go through. It just so happens that yours says, met my twin flame. So what is supposed to happen is you go into the room. And when you go into a room, ordinarily, you just walk through the door and you don't think anything of it, right? You just are in the room. And the room represents that you are spiritually awakened. Being in the room is when you are spiritually awakened. That's what the room is. And the problem with the so-called twin flame community is that everybody has to cling to the fucking door. You have to know what to do about the door. How do I get the door to be with me? Why is the door acting like this? What do I do about the door? I just want the door. Please, please, I'll do anything. If you could just please tell me how to get the door. I just gotta know how to get the door. Somebody please tell me. I gotta have the fucking door. I need the door. Please. Please tell me. Please, I'll do anything, please. I love the door. I want the door so bad. I want to be with them, please. Please. No, Kurt, I'm calm this time. Oh. Okay, listen. But Kurt, though, listen. Please tell me, how do I get the door? Please, how do I want the door? Or if it's not that, it's, here's that door, that gosh darn door, that fucking door. Fuck that door. Fuck him. That door hurt my feelings. And why did they do this? And why did they do this other thing? And why did they do that? And how do I get them to stop doing that? And they said this, and here's the thing they did this time, and they made me feel that way. And I gotta know what to do about the door. The door. And you're clinging to the door, please. I'll do anything. Why are you doing this to me? You hurt me. Please be with me, door. And that's what everybody's doing. Every single one of you, you're going to leave a comment in the comments section below, either laughing, because I'm funny, or, yeah, there was this one time when my twin flame said this, or another thing that could happen is you're going to go, yeah, but Kurt, what do I do about this and this and blah, 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 blah. The person, and I have this really unique situation about the person, though. See, my twin flame is a doctor, and I'm their client, and blah, 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 and you're just all trying to figure out what to do about the door. Any question, you could ask me about what to do about the door. is exactly why your twin flame is not with you. Any question? Let's say your twin flame is your doctor and you are their patient. And maybe they're a really good doctor, and actually it just so happens that I should really keep seeing them. You know, I looked at other doctors, and no, honest to goodness, like, I don't want to see other doctors. It's not just because they're my twin flame. Actually, they are the highest rated specialist in this area, and, you know, come on. I don't want to go to somebody that's not as good as they are. What do I do, right? The fact that you are trying to figure out what to do is the problem. You are clinging to the door. You just have to let it be what it is. You have to let go of the door, guys. Okay? A door is for going into a room. Right? A door is for going into a room. And you are trying to figure out what to do or not do about the door. It's a door! Go into the room. You don't do anything about the door. You don't not do anything about the door. You use a door to enter a room. Go into the room. The irony is, the paradox is, if you do what I'm telling you to do and just go into the fucking room and forget about the door like gravitates towards you. It's bizarre. And the door like follows you everywhere. That's what my door did to me. I've got students that are married to their twin flame. Happened to them. You don't have any preference about what the door is doing or not doing. You don't care. And it's not, I don't care. It's, I have no preference. I haven't even given it a thought. I'm not doing anything about the door, and I'm not doing anything about the door. I'm just letting it be as it is. I'm just letting it be as it is. Whatever it is. It's a door, and you're like all concerned about judging the door and figuring out what to do or not do about the door. Don't do anything. It's a door. Just go into the room. Do your spiritual journey, guys. That's all you got to do. What you're doing is hard. What you're doing is hard. Clinging to the door. It's a fucking door. Go into the room. Go into the room. Forget about the door. It's just a door. So you know, when Jim Carrey spiritually awakened, whatever brought him there, he's not still clinging to it. Eckhart Tolle, same thing. He's not like, oh yeah, all these bad things happened in my life situation, and what am I going to do about it? No, he's just fine. And his life seems to be working out. All my students that are with their twin flame, I attracted my twin flame to me. It's fine. It's fine, you guys. It's fine. It's great. It's great because I just let it be a door. I just let it be what it is. Your twin flame is there to trigger your spiritual awakening. There is nothing you need to do or not do about it. It's just a door. See you next time.